He came at us in the day. That's what was strange about it. That, and his face, his eyes, they looked right through you, like you were already dead. The shooting didn't last long, though it sure felt like it. Days seemed to pass, weeks. Rain fell, and everybody was dead. No one could draw. He was so fast. He cut through maybe 30 men. I'm sure somebody must have hit him, but he can't have felt it. Not one noise came from him. That face never winced, those eyes. This was the hunter. That's what they called him. Hunter. No one knew where he came from or why he did the things that he did. But they say he'd been on a warpath for seasons now, moving in and cutting down all those in his way. Heaven help where he was headed. But as it happened, he had been hit through the shoulder, and though he didn't want to feel it, he could. Our man, our hunter, he had to stop. So he stumbles toward a cabin. Inside the cabin was a kid, maybe 20, and his father. I can't rightfully say I know their names, but we'll call the kid James. He sits, plucking strings on a banjo, sipping coffee. It's quiet. But when it's quiet, it's always a matter of time until, well, it isn't anymore. The hunter, he kicks the door down. He cries out and collapses onto the wooden floor. The unwanted guest. "Dad!" the boy cried. He ran over to the man. Hunter spoke softly at first. "Don't." "I can help you," James told him. "Don't touch me," Hunter snarled, like a wounded animal. James recoiled. He couldn't imagine a man in this state refusing his help, but here he was. "I'm fine," Hunter snarled again. "Leave me, and I'll be on my way. I thought this place was empty." "But," James began, and as he did, his father walks into the room. Neither would finish, not to the end of this story, I'm afraid. "You!" the father, not quite shouted, barely even speaking. "I know you." "Well, that is unfortunate." Hunter drew his pistol, dark and gray as a sky in a downpour. It was as though he'd never been shot. The anger that burned in his eyes seemed to keep him alive. He was a ghoul, some nightmare creature that lived only for evil. "Before I kill you both," his voice boomed, immoral and ethereal, "I want you to know. I want you to know why. I lived my life close to the ground, working with the soil. So did my wife. and I knew my daughter would too. No one came for them. But I'm not on the ground anymore. I'm in the air. I'm separate. And I see everything and everyone that killed them. It's all I can see. And when they run, I catch them. It's what I have to do. It's what I'm going to do. Forever. James and his father reach, and they fall just as quickly. If you'd shot me, it wouldn't have changed anything. You don't understand what I am. I'm not a man anymore. James, bleeding, reaches for a pistol laying on the floor.